Hi, welcome to our book club. My name is 𝐸𝐬𝐲. I am a shamanic energy healing practitioner. I work mainly with children, teens, parents, and families. You can find me at 𝐸𝐬𝐲.com.
Hello, and I'm Anna Beer. I am also a shamanic energy healing practitioner in Germany. My website is www.annabeer.com, and my work is also with children, where I do peace work with them and with adults. And welcome to our book club. And welcome to the actual book that we are discussing today. It's this one. We both have it. And it's the Parents Tao Te Ching. And it's a collection of quotes and small articles about taken from the Tao and translated into a way that it has meaning to parents and to spiritual parenting. This is why we've chosen it to discuss it today. And Efrat will read from the introduction, which makes this very precise and specific what we are talking about.
Yeah, so I refer to two pieces from the introduction of the writer, and then the introduction written for the book. Just giving us the context of what we're talking about. The Tao Te Ching was written more than 2,500 years ago. Its authorship is shrouded by legend, but it is attributed to the legendary Chinese sage Lao Tzu. It is a book of practical advice for leaders and philosophers attempting to express a glimpse of the inexpressible Tao, or the way. And in the foreword to the book, An Art We Learn by Doing, it's a rare thing when someone is able to improve on a classic, not only improve it, but wrap it in ribbons and offer it as a gift to the modern world. It requires a man of rare wisdom, insight, and heart. And Anne and I chose this book exactly because of those words, because we felt there are a number of books actually taking the Tao and the short sentences written by Lao Tzu or attributed to Lao Tzu and apply to parenting. And this one has such deep wisdom. I personally, sometimes there are times when I feel something is going on in my house, and I feel like I need parenting guidance. So I have this book by my bed, and I just I close my eyes and I open it up and see what comes up and just read it to myself, just like drawing cards. And it has such deep guidance that it's magnificent. And in our meeting just now, we discussed passages brought by participants and what they brought out for us and reflect. So, Anne, why don't I show the passages you brought?
Yeah, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, let me share the screen.
Okay, I chose the quote about infinite possibilities. I read it. You do not know the true origin of your children. You can call them yours, but they belong to a greater mystery. You do not know the name of the mystery, but it is the true mother and father of your children. At birth, your children are filled with possibilities. It is not your job to limit these possibilities. Do not say, this and that is possible for you. These and that are not. They will discover on their own what is and is not possible. It is your job to help them stay open to the marvelous mystery. And we had a very interesting discussion about it. especially about the topic of possibilities and what it means to really prepare our children to stay in the space of the possible. And that was really inspiring to me, especially, and as well as always being reminded that this mystery, where they come from and what they bring, it might not be known to us. So it humbled me as a mother to read it and to have the discussion about it. What do you remember, Efrat?
I think two pieces that we often, especially when walking with other spiritual moms and women and others on a spiritual path, we refer to what's possible, to the possible. When the combination of the words mystery and possibilities here in this same beautiful singing words, we don't know what is possible. It is so much beyond our ability to track and see and foresee and for ourselves and for our children. So holding that space for them, for us as children of the world, but for our children to become something that cannot even tickle at the edge of our imagination, that it's just there. And I also really like, William Martin has done a beautiful job with amazing writing work and wisdom work with these passages, because it's both the wisdom and the very practical recommendation, saying, just don't say this is possible and this is not possible. Don't bring it into the conversation. So it's also a question, and I think it's an open question. How do we refer to what is possible? How do we expand? How do we open? I'm wordless. How do we open the whatever it is, the mystery for our children? So, yeah, really powerful words. And I think this is what I took from our discussion earlier this evening.
Yeah, the room of the mystery was like going through all our discussions this evening. It's interesting. And maybe we can go to your quote.
Yes, I will move there. We had it in a different order. Okay, so mine, as I said earlier, I just opened the book and saw what came up for today. The hidden mystery of their being. Although you give your children names, their reality is nameless and mysterious. Their mystery is hidden, yet plain to see. It disappears when you stare at it. It hides when you seek it. To find it, you must look into yourself. If you can discover the secret of your own life, you will glimpse the mystery of your children. And it continues. Though this mystery cannot be described, it can be trusted. You can trust it in yourself. You can trust it in your children. How do I know? I see it everywhere. I think there's so much in here, but I will refer to the one thing that really resonates with me. To find it, you must look into yourself. It resonates for me in many layers, in that piece of understanding that that for the greatest gift we can give our children is walking who we are. embracing our essence, opening up to our possible. And when we surrender to who we are, to the potential, unknown to us, mysterious, then we get a glimpse into ourselves. And I believe that by getting a glimpse into ourselves, it's not necessarily that we get a glimpse into our to our children, because they're a mystery on their own, beautiful mysteries, but we give them the example of opening up to what's possible, opening up to the mystery. So that is one piece that was really, really powerful for me. And the second is around the trust. Really trusting our knowing. It's a mystery that is not solved in our heads. It's a mystery that is solved in our hearts. And I think these are the two things that I take from this piece. What about you?
The trust, I really cling to it at the moment. And also what he says in how do I know? I see it everywhere. That is really amazing, because if we don't stick with the trust, not knowing, but if we are willing to, if we open up to the big mystery, we can see it everywhere. We can be safe. We can confirm if we are doubting or struggling. So the connection to the mystery can be made. And that is, I really feel grateful for that. Again, it's so practical. Everything here is so practical. It's really, you can use it. And what he said in the beginning, another thing, that the mystery of our children is hidden. How does he say it? Their mystery is hidden. And sometimes, from my perspective as a mother, I feel like I know my children. Yet, it's not on me to see it. It's on me to discover my own mystery and to accept that they're carrying their own deep, deep mystery. And this is another aspect I really taken away from these words. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's it offers a challenge of dancing with the with the unknown.
Right. It's welcoming the unknown and accepting it. It's needed. It's something, if we wouldn't have it, it's almost impossible to think it. Like, because it's then everything would be laid out like, okay, this is gonna happen. So accepting the unknown as and its need to be hidden. It's not on the outside. It needs to be discovered. And that is the wonderful thing about it.
Discovered and be chosen. We need to choose it. Can you refer, Anne, a little bit about what you said? I jumped here. In the I See It Everywhere, you referred to nature when we talked in the book club meeting. Can you refer to that a little bit? I think it's really important, a piece that we need to share with others.
Yeah, what I realized is when we connect to the big mystery, and especially for children, it's important for them to be aware of that this mystery, it's all over the place. It's everywhere. It's life itself, and it's nature. As in nature, sometimes it's difficult for us to see the mystery in another human being, but in nature, it's so obvious. And having this as a source to be reminded that we live right in the big mystery. To me, that is so important. It's so doable. We can do that. We can offer that. And that's what I really, really like about it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a reflection to who we are, to the beauty. Yes. There's this book actually has many such pieces, all speaking with the original wisdom shared by Lao Tzu. It also has beautiful illustrations.
Yeah. I also have it it's 81 pieces, and each and every one of it's inspiring. And as you said before, I also use it as inspiration, as guidance, as it's a wonderful book for the everyday.
It is. And I was called to open another piece. Maybe we'll end with it. Number 51, children naturally love life. Your children naturally love life. Their love of life is spontaneous and unconscious. It delights in every nuance of light and color. It wonders at every shape and form. It dances in their bodies without self-consciousness. They are not taught this love. It cannot be taught, only lived. So much wisdom in this book.
That is beautiful.
We promised we'll keep those conversations short so you can catch up on them. So thank you for joining us today. Thank you,
Thanks
Anne.
a lot.
Thank you, participants who participated in our conversation earlier. And if you're watching this in another context, you are most welcome to join our book club. Here are the details. This is a link, and you can join our book club. It's free. It's through the bookclubs.com app, and we will love to have you. We discuss books in light of parenting, spiritual books in light of parenting, parenting books with a spiritual approach. Anything else to add, Anne?
Yeah, we meet once a month. That is important.
Yes.
So next month there's a chance to join. And the books are announced on the website. So you can join whenever you feel called, or you can follow us through these short videos.
So blessings, everyone.
Okay.